So why we do this is basically to get an insect barrier, a barrier which is going to stop insects from coming into our tent. So we see that people do a lot of the trenches, and to us we feel it is a waste of resources because one, the insects are always in the food and in the natural soil, and you cannot treat the whole place, you cannot treat the soil, you can only fumigate a little bit of it. So even if you treat it or dry burn it or however you do it, there will still be insects in your tent because they are airborne. Some of them have larvae that can fly, insects that can fly and be on top of the net and lay eggs into it. So what we provide is an investment people can see and grow for themselves. This one is in Appiah, a place called Mobole, where we have our sprinklers. So you see we've grown our plantain or dwarf bananas. We've grown them excellently. We've added our manure, and then we've grown our sweet potatoes as well. So these are the sweet potatoes which are going to also be crawling or creeping plants, which will creep all over the greenhouse. So this is what we are doing here today in a place called Mobole in Appiah area. So in 2021, we're still working hard. We're still doing what we do best, providing clients with an investment they can see and grow. Let's look at the insect barrier again. So, like I said, the insect barrier consists of dirty oil. Okay, let's look at the whole concept again. So here we have a cemented floor which will be cleaned always. So it means you rub your feet here, and then this is a water, this is a foot bath which will be filled with water and alkaline, which means that when you step in it, everything that is on your feet will be dissolved. And then there will be a net here as well which will cover, so that when you enter, you only check if there are insects following you and then you drive them away. And then we come to the outer part. So insects are repelled by petroleum or any petroleum substance. So that is why we use dirty oil and our secret formula which we used. So this is the insect barrier. This can be applied every couple of months. It is inexpensive because you do not buy the dirty oil. You only transport it to where you need it. Most people who have cars, they go to change their oil and then the oil is dumped into the environment, etc. You know, this can be a very useful section for the dirty oil. So it goes all around the tent or the greenhouse, making sure that everything works excellently and making sure that the snails are protected at a very less cost than digging a pit and putting water in there. So what this also does is that it masks the scent of the feed. So even if you put feed in there, it masks the scent. Some mammals like rats and some mammals like rats and mice and other rodents are attracted here because of the feed that will be in there, and then other things that will smell good for them that will attract them here, and then snakes and other predators will also follow. But once we have this barrier, it masks the scent. It also drives away houseflies, which are also the green ones, which are also the natural enemies of the snails. So by just doing this, you have eliminated a lot of predators and a lot of factors here which will contribute to the success of the project or the greenhouse. So this has been Trisolace. As always, we bring you an investment you can see and grow for yourself using recyclable materials. This is the client's place. She's going to build a dwelling place for the caretaker to take care of the snails. A wonderful day. Adios.